guys, so I am going to show you how I get completely full coverage. As you can see, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation on my neck, a little bit of darkness under my eyes, and it might look a little bit ghostly because I took some eyeshadow primer and put it down here for the finishing touches. But typically I do have dark circles under my eyes, nothing too bad, but I definitely still want to cover it up. And I have a little bit of darkness around my mouth and just some random acne scarring around my face. So if you would like to see how I go from this
to this,
keep on watching. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below some of the things that you guys use as well. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else. So I've already done my eyes and my eyebrows off camera. Right now I am going in and priming my skin with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. And if you guys haven't tried this, I think it's a really good dupe for the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. You can pick it up at Target or Walmart, and I believe it is about $6. Can't beat that. So I'm taking that and I am going in the spots that I typically get oily in. So my forehead, underneath my eyes, I'm taking it on my chin as well, and then just kind of spreading everything else out with my fingers. Now I'm taking the MAC Fix Plus spray and just spraying that all around my face because I am a little bit dry today, and I think this just gives a really nice application to foundation. And I got a little bit on my lips and it smells so good. I don't know why I licked my lips, but I don't know what I thought it was gonna taste like, but it is disgusting. So now I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Concealer and I'm going to mix two shades to get a good concealer shade. I believe the shades that I used are Toast and Cool Tan. I completely put them back with the rest of the concealer, so I don't even remember what I used. I'm so sorry. But I'm taking the concealer and covering up all of the acne scarring / hyperpigmentation and other dark spots around my face so that when I go to apply my foundation, it's just going to be a nice even canvas. That moment when the oil separation just squirts everywhere, for what reason, who knows. But I'm going in with the lighter shade now, and I am mixing that with the darker shade just to get a little bit better of a match to my skin tone. So now I'm taking a flat top kabuki and blending the two shades in, and as you can see, the first shade that I went in with the first shade that I went in with was just a little bit too dark, and the second one was just a little bit too light. So mixing them both together gets a pretty good match to my skin. And now I'm just sneaking in one more time with both of the shades that I used because I like the coverage that it gave over my dark spots, but I know that I could do a little bit better. Alright, so I'm totally not a weirdo, but I just like to smell my foundation. I just love that paint smell. But I'm going in with the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Tobacco, and I really just wanted to see what the color would be against my skin before I covered up my dark circles because I had to know. I got the samples last night from Sephora, and I just could not wait to try this foundation. And next I'm going to go in with the NYX Dark Circle Corrector Concealer in the darkest shade that they have, as you can see. And again, I don't have super dark circles underneath my eyes, but they are dark enough that I like to conceal them if I'm going for a full coverage look. So of course we're just blending that out. I like to go in with my fingers first and then go in with the damp beauty blender just to make sure that nothing is patchy or too cakey. Now I'm going to go in and finish the foundation application to my face. I am going all over my face and my neck. Please bring your foundation down to your neck. That way you do not look like Jim Carrey when he played in The Mask. When I'm taking it on my neck, I like to take it a little bit behind my ears as well, and right to the base of my neck, just so there's no obvious, hey, you have a layer of foundation on. So now that I've spread the foundation across my face with the foundation brush, I am now going in with a little bit of Fix Plus on an already dampened beauty blender. I like to go in with any kind of sponge just to make sure that the makeup looks nice and airbrushed before we go in and highlight and contour. Now, because I can appreciate a good cake face, I'm just going in with another layer of the foundation. And again, I'm using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Tobacco. And I really just want to pack it on so that nothing at all can peek its way through underneath all this cake, hunty. Now I'm going to take my beloved MAC Pro-longwear Concealer in the shade NC42. I'm just taking one pump on the back of my hand and applying it to all the places that I like to highlight, underneath my eyes, on my forehead, a little bit down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. If you did not catch my highlight and contour routine, I will leave a link to it down in the description box. And I'm actually working in sections with this concealer today because I don't want it to dry out. I want the product to be nice and wet so it blends nice and seamlessly. So I'm going to apply the concealer to one section of my face, then blend it out with the Beauty Blender, and then do the same thing for the other areas of my face. So now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I am going to apply this powder to all the areas that I place my highlight. I love setting with this powder. Like I said in my last highlighting and contouring video, I'm not a huge fan of baking, so I really just set it in place on all those places where I put the highlight. So underneath my eyes, on my forehead, chin, and a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And I feel like going in with this powder just makes it so seamless and so smooth. I love it. So now I'm going in with the MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in the shade Dark Tan. I like to take this on a large powder brush and just apply it to my entire face. I think it creates a really nice transition between the highlight and where my contour is going to be created. And I think it gives a nice light, just even layer of coverage, and it smooths out the rest of the skin. So of course now it is contour time, and again, if you missed my video on my highlighting and contouring routine, it is in the description box. So I'm not going to go into detail about what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, but I am using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder in the shade Cocoa. And I like to go in after that with the CoverGirl Queen Collection Ebony Bronzer, just to deepen it up a little bit. And the queen has arrived. So like I said, I'm just going in a little bit to deepen it up so my cheeks can be nice and snatched. So now I'm going in with this MAC blush. It is called Modern Mandarin, and I'm applying that to the apples of my cheeks just to give my face a nice, healthy flush. So now my favorite part, I am going in with the Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick, the Rose Gold Shimmer Brick, and I'm going to apply that to the tops of my cheekbones just to give my cheekbones a little bit of pop. I also go in a little bit on the tip and bridge of my nose, just a little bit on my forehead, under the brow, and as well as a little bit on the chin, but I like to glow on these cheekbones. And because I like to be extra sometimes, I am going in with the City Color Highlight Trio that I got in one of my old glam bags, and I am just going over that very same highlight that I put in place just to make my face bling a little bit more. And so it doesn't look like the highlight is just sitting on top of my skin, I like to spray some Fix Plus on a damp beauty blender and really just pat the highlighter into my face so I don't look like I have a layer of glitter on me. Are we slaying? I think we're slaying a little bit. And as you guys already know, I absolutely love the Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks from ColourPop. And I did a review on the Ultra Satin liquid lipsticks that I do have. So if you missed that review, I will link that one down in the description box as well. So now that my eye details are done, and I have set my face with some more of the Laura Mercier setting powder, I like to go in with the Fix Plus spray just to make sure I don't look too powdery, so I am letting that dry off. Okay, so that is my full coverage, full face routine. I seriously thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for being in support of all the other videos that I have put up on YouTube thus far. I know that this is just the beginning, but it has been such a good time with all the comments, all the support from everyone. Before you go, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you guys use some of the same products that I use. And if you don't, make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys use when you like a full coverage face. And of course, be sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on anything else. Bye.
Baby, I can't see the baby. I can't see the baby. I can't see the baby.